I find it to be a really, really neat product, and I've never seen one before. That's why we have this right here, the Blu Technology bleach-free sanding system. All right. As you guys can see, it's foaming. This will take about 15 minutes. So it's just making the hookup process faster, quicker, easier, so you guys can get to doing what you want to do, and that is camping. Now, hey guys, what's going on? I'm Chris. Welcome back to Why Wait. Today we're going to be talking about some awesome Blu Technology products and accessories. Some really neat things, innovative stuff. I think you're going to like it. I know I'm loving them. So stick around to the end of the video for that. But first, I'm going to sanitize my whole RV in the time that it takes to do this video. That's right. Long gone are the days of using bleach in an 8-hour process to sanitize your freshwater tanks and all your lines in your RV. Now listen, I'm not saying bleach is bad. You can totally use bleach. The problem with bleach is a lot of people use the improper measurements. And again, you have to take about 8 hours of your time to use the bleach method. It is perfectly safe and you can use it if you're using the right method. And it's also very cheap for sure. But if you guys are looking for a faster way, a little bit more convenient, an easier process, shorter time, and yes, a little bit safer, then come check out this process right here. Okay guys, so we have the new coach, right? Well, what good is all this Blu Technology filtered water if it's just going into nasty lines or a nasty, fresh water tank? Your filtered water is only as good as what it's going into. That's why we have this right here, the Blu Technology bleach-free sanding system. Now, again, bleach is perfectly fine. You guys can use bleach. The problem with bleach is it takes an 8 hours long process. For us full-time RVers, that means doing it overnight, letting everything soak. You have to flush it out the next day. It's just a longer process and a lot harder if you actually live in the RV. Plus, the problem with bleach is it can mess up, your rubber gaskets inside the coach, and if you don't get the proper measurement correct. So that's where a lot of people go wrong with bleach, not getting the proper measurement. So the idea here is a faster, safer, way to do it. Now, again, you guys do whatever you want to do. I just like to put everything out there for you. I actually love this system, again, because we full-time RV and it's quicker. So let me show you how it works. With my system, we have the UVC system. It does not have a filter in here. If you guys have the AR3 system, what you want to do is remove the last canister in your filtration system. You want to remove the last canister and take the filter out. For me, that is my second canister. If you guys don't have the UVC light system, which most of you don't, you want to remove the last canister and take that filter out. When you take that filter out, what you want to do is open up your packet right here, and inside here, you're going to have 2 packets of solution. Now with these 2 packets of solution, let me just say, by the way, these are NSF certified and EPA approved, okay? This stuff is good to go. You do not have to worry about that, okay? It's also safe for every single thing you have here. It's safe for your water softener. You can run it through that. You do not have to bypass your water heater. That is something with bleach, you have to go through the process of bypassing the water heater. Another reason that makes this a little bit more convenient. This is safe for the water heater. It will sanitize that as well. And again, when you open the packet up, it's got instructions right inside of it, how to do it for your city lines, your freshwater tank, whatever it may be. Again, this is only going to take 15 minutes. Another pro is you do not have to flush the water lines out after you do this. Unlike bleach, where you have to kind of flush everything out afterwards and you still kind of have that bleachy-like taste, you don't have to worry about that with this product. In my opinion, yes, it may cost a little bit more, but I don't mind spending 20 bucks a year for a process that's going to be faster, quicker, easier. I don't have to bypass the water heater again, and it's just overall a little bit safer because I'm not messing with the bleach and the hopefully the proper application of it. So that's just me. You guys do what you want. So we'll just basically just open these up, and all you do is pour it right into your canister. It's just liquid in here. Now, with your filter removed, don't put your filter back in. You just reattach your canister. Okay, most of you, you're ready to go. All you're going to do is turn on your water at the spigot. It's going to go inside the RV. You want to go inside and we're going to turn on all the faucets, the shower, the washing machine, everything on the warm water. Or if you have a hot and cold separate, you want to do hot and cold, obviously, so this is getting all of your water lines. For me, if you do have the UVC, you want to unplug the UVC because the UVC light will actually destroy the whole chemical of what we're trying to do here. So for us, we will just unplug that. The UVC light is now unplugged, so we don't have to worry about that. We're going to turn it on. It's going to go into our system, and we're going to sanitize everything, and then we're going to get talking about some of these cool accessories, one which you can actually see back here. And we'll break all those down, as well as the UVC and how to get that on your AR3 system. Okay, turning the water back on. Now, let's go inside and open all the faucets, get everything sanitized. Again, if you have a faucet handle like this, you want to set it to warm so you're getting water through the cold and hot water line. Turn that on. Now let's go turn all the rest on. Turn the shower on. As you guys can see, it's foaming. This will take about 15 minutes, okay? Now, if it takes a little bit longer than 15 minutes, you want to keep going until you don't see any more foaming. Starting to foam out here as well. Going to turn on a rinse cycle here so that it runs through these lines as well. And yes, you're going to lose some water pressure because, as we all know with these RVs, if you open every water line, you're going to lose water pressure. It does not matter. This sanitizes on contact. Again, you don't need tons of water pressure. It doesn't have to sit in these lines and soak. We're just running it through all of the water lines, hot and cold, to get everything completely sanitized. Once you see the foaming stops, or it's been about 15 minutes, you will be good to go. And again, you won't have to go back and rinse out your lines afterwards. That's it. You're done. Okay, that's it, guys. It's doing its thing. So while that's in there working and flushing for the next 15 minutes, let's talk about some of these new awesome accessories that Blu Technology just recently sent me. The first one up I want to talk about is this hose shark. You guys know I love my quick connects, and I love these stainless steel quick connects from Blu Technology. Been using them for a few years now, never had one leak, and I'm being as serious as I can about that. Those have been super cool. But the deal is, hey, I still got to screw something on at the water spigot, right? No matter how many quick connects you have, at some point you still got to screw something on. Well, here's this awesome stainless steel quarter turn quick connect that goes right onto the spigot, or that you can honestly put on any accessory. Check out how fast you can now connect your hose or your water pressure regulator to the water spigot with just a quick quarter turn of my hand. Boom, it's on there, and again, it's not leaking. Trust me on that, okay? Look how long it's taken to screw this and get it off. I've already put this on, taken it off in the amount of time that someone can sit here and try to screw their hose on. Guys, when you get to camp, it's all about quick. How fast do you want to set up so you can kick back and enjoy your time? Nobody wants to be sitting here messing with water lines and wrenches, because let's be honest, in the past, I've had to get 2 wrenches out and I've had to like tighten down my hose on the water spigot because it's leaking. With this, it's just boom, quick connect, quick turn on. And you can have more of these. If you have one of these on the end of your hose and you want to pop it off and then pop on a sprayer, so you want to wash the RV or something, just really super quick, easy. And I love that about Blu Technology. They're always thinking about ways to make things easier. So I find it to be a really, really neat product, and I've never seen one before. So I always think anytime someone comes out with something cool that I've never seen, I really like it. Item number 2 from Blu Technology is the Go Blu Tech Black Tank Flush Kit. And this is just a really cool item. Again, it's helping out with convenience, ease, making the process faster and simpler. And what you see right here is a line coming off of our city water connection that goes straight into the city water connection, and then you see the black hose going to the black flush. All we have to do now is simply turn this little knob right here, and we can leave water connected to the city connection and have water go to the black tank as well when it's time to flush it. And yes, don't worry, the water from the black tank is not going to come back through here into your city water connection. It has a check valve, one-way valve in there to prevent that from happening. And in case you don't know, all RVs have other vacuum breakers within the system as well. It's pretty almost impossible to get black water to come back up through your sewer black flush into your water line, just so you guys know. I mean, for instance, those sprayers inside the black tank are at the top of the tank. The tank would have to completely fill up with water, so you're already overflowing your system. Then it would have to go through a pipe, through a vacuum breaker, through another check valve to even come back into your water line. And that's what this is. This is to ease of mind, but yet have convenience when flushing these black tanks. To leave it all connected, It's always connected. It's always set up. I don't have to switch out hoses. I don't have to like get new hoses to do connections, or I have to shut my city water off. You can leave the city water on again, and you just turn this knob and water is going to go into the black tank and start flushing it out. Just remember to always set a timer so you don't walk away, get busy, you do something else, and boom, yeah, you will have an explosion of water. And I do prefer having a flow meter as well. You can see we have one right here that's going to kind of track how much water is going in there. We usually get 25, 30 gallons, and we empty it and just flush the tank as many times as necessary until we see clean water coming out. So it's another neat little accessory that is just making the hookup process faster, quicker, easier, so you guys can get to doing what you want to do, and that is camping, not messing with water lines and black tanks and things like that. Okay guys, next up, the AR3 LED UVC water filtration purification system. This is it. It's the latest and greatest in RV water filtration, instantly killing 99.99% of all bacteria and viruses. This is utilizing UVC LED light, which is the highest level of new technology. In fact, it's the first of its kind because it's pairing elite UVC sterilization with NSF certified filtration. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys already have the AR3 system, which is awesome. It's extremely great. This is for the next stage of people who really want to just go to the highest level possible. And what you have here is basically a 4-stage filtration system. Stage number 1, the longevity filter, right? A 5-micron pre-filter that's going to capture sediment, iron, and all that stuff, which extends the system's life. Stage 2 and 3 are combined into a dual, basically off-grid filter. It's a high-flow carbon filter that meets 0.2 micron filter standards. So right there with those first 3 stages, you already have basically filtering out like most of the bacteria are already gone in most viruses, and as well as heavy metals like lead, mercury, arsenic, gone. Chlorine, hydrogen, the sulfide, the bad taste, odors, gone. And then you come to stage 4, the LED UVC light. That's going to disrupt the DNA and the pathogens which actually prevent them from reproducing. That's literally going to neutralize things like E. coli, Giardia, and much more. And the great thing about it is it only activates during flow. So as you can see here, it's got a red light and a green light. So you're saving energy and you're saving the life of the light. Basically, when someone turns on a faucet and that green light comes on, you know that it's running and that it's working. When someone shuts it down, you'll see the red light on, and that means it'll shut down the light. That way you're just, again, saving energy and things like that. And you won't lose any flow, you don't lose any pressure, and this is rated for 10,000 plus hours, basically a 10 to 15 year shelf life. So it's probably gonna outlive the life of your rig. And what's so awesome about this, guys, it's going to everything. It's going to your water tank, it's going to your appliances, your refrigerators, your ice makers, your showers, your washing machines. So you don't even realize that your whole RV water system is now covered with the ultimate filtration system that is out there on the market. I think a lot of people don't realize that the average family of 4 in an RV full-time and actually uses 175 pounds of plastic waste through water bottles, which is just crazy to even think about. So the fact that you can save on the environment, cut down on the weight in your RV, cut down on the space is super, super awesome. Now, let's say you already have the AR3 system and you want to upgrade to this UVC system. Well, you don't have to go out and buy a whole new system. What happens is you contact Blu Technology and they're going to ship you a box and a shipping label. You're going to disconnect your AR3 system and you're going to put it in the box and you're going to mail it back to them. They are going to take that AR3 system that you already own and they are going to modify the last canister so that it is set up now for the LED UVC light. It's about a week-long turnaround process, and this way, if you already own the system, you don't have to go out and purchase a new one. Now, there will be a cost, and the cost is about the difference between the two systems. When you contact Blu Technology, I'm sure they will fill you in on the cost. I would think maybe around $400 or $500. I think that may be the difference between the AR3 system and the AR3 LED UVC light system. After they're done doing the repairs and they got it all set up, they ship it back to you and you guys are good to go. So it's a neat little system that you can see right here. It's one that they did to ours. It was a seamless process. Yes, you guys know I love Blu Technology. I've been working with them for a few years, and when you have a product that's so superior in quality, it's just easy to stand behind it and recommend it to others. Everybody I've ever recommended it to, who's used it, who's like just picked it up and felt it at shows, they get it. You understand the quality that goes into the craftsmanship. the fact that it's not leaking and that it's the only one out there NSF certified, stainless steel, won't corrode. Just so many pros about it. It's such a great product. Like I said, easy for me to always stand behind it and recommend it to you guys. And if you are interested in any of these cool accessories or the UVC light AR3 system, check out our link below. You can save 7% off on anything. That's it. There you go, guys. That's a wrap. Everything's sanitized. Clean, quick, easy, fast, and safe. Gotta love it. As always, guys, appreciate you coming by, watching the channel. We'll see you next week.